Hebrew Biker. I've took delivery of some travelling luggage from the NC750X today, and in this box here I've got part of it, so it's coming quite a few boxes. So I'll just tell you what I bought and then we'll run through parts. I've opted to have a travel kit. The travel kit includes the panniers, mounting rack for it, the steer kit, the aluminium inserts for each pannier and top box, the locks, 3 locks. It would normally come with a centre stand and a high screen as well, but I asked the guy to remove them, and I've taken the kit without them, and in replacement of them I've gone for the inner bags for the panniers and top box. So I'll just show you what we've got in here. I have already sort of broken the tape off, but what we've got in here is the OEM, if you like, the top box holding rim, which replaces the hand grips of the rear pannier handle holding position on the bike. So we've got that like so. Okay, and I don't know if this is aluminium or plastic. I think it's aluminium actually. But anyway, it's all painted silver, and in the box there's also a selection of fittings and grommets and so on, but we'll look at them later. Appears to be two sort of collared washers, 2 Allen head bolts, some plastic plugs, and the plastic plugs to go on the stop the box banging about on it. You know, the plastic seats that the top box will fit. So that's what's in that box, and we'll move on to the next box. Just lift this one out of the way, guys. That one over there. And we've got the next box. Yep, we'll put that one up there. Okay. A few pieces of paper. Those out of the way, and in here we've got what looks like the aluminium insert for the top box, like so. Okay. Nicely wrapped. Put that one out of the way in a minute. And in here, we have a top box, which is quite heavy actually. So, looks good quality. Oh, right. Oh, dear me. Just pop the aluminium trim section obviously fits on there. Requires 4 Allen key topped bolts to be removed to fit that in place, which we'll do in a moment or at a later date. That one down there. The box itself, as you can see, it's quite substantial actually. Very substantial. So it's the locking mechanism that sits on top of that aluminium landing plate with the 4 large rubber grommets. Give it some sort of cushion. That's where our lock would go. I think this is actually heavy because it has, I think they've packed some of the components in it, and sure enough they have. So in here we have the Honda cylinders, 3 cylinders, one for the top box and one each for the pannier, which will need keying, and I'll cover that in a moment. Also in here we have a box which has, this is the pannier stay kit. So you've got the rubber grommets, which is the 3rd point of contact, and the necessary bolts and spacers to fit the top section, the rails. These fit to the aluminium or the silver coloured section, and that's where your panniers lock onto. They fit one on each side of the aluminium section. And there's 2 of those in that box. In this bubble wrap section, and these are the metal sections that fit on the bottom where your rubber goes in. So you've got two points of contact on the handle, just on this section, which fits below each hand guard or pillion hand position, I should say, and these come up from the back wheel to create the 3rd point with the rubber grommet on for parking the panniers in. So they look in good nick. Should be brand new, but they look just the job. So that's what is packed inside there. Right, so also in the box, a couple of more pieces of paper. Telling you it comes from Honda, and that's the rubber back mount for your passenger. That fits on the box, so that your passenger, if you have one on, has a backrest on the box for them to lean on. So we've got pillion passenger backrest. We have 2 additional pieces of aluminium trim. I'll just open one, but these obviously go on the panniers, and they've got Honda in them. They go on one on each left and right pannier. Same again, that'll be 4 Allen head bolts to remove to fit that on. They also have a bit of like a double-sided sticky strip in there, so there's 2 of those, and there's a couple of screws which I'll work out in a moment or later on what they're for. So that's what's in that box. Just pop them back.
keeping, and the quality of these units seems really good actually. Just something to watch. That takes a bit of the space out of there, doesn't it? Right, so we'll pop this back in its wrapper. Heavy with all the bits in it. Probably collectively it would probably add quite a bit of weight to the bike actually before you even put any gear in it. Right. So here we magically reappear with another box on the table. And in this box, which is the third one I've got, it looks like we've got actual side panniers. Let's lift one out. The second one out. Now I'll just drop the box down here for a moment. So here we have what appears to be the left hand pannier. So this would be the front, and that's shaped where your passenger's leg come up, and that's a third point of contact on the pannier there where the rubber grommet will go in, and your 2 points on your fitting bar. Again, it's got Honda in, but we've got that aluminium trim or insert to go on there. 4 screws to come off, and it looks quite a sturdy box, and it would sit like that if you took it off the bike. It would also sit down like that, I guess. This is the mechanism for locking it to the bike. So that hangs on the bike in 1, 2, 3 positions. As you press a handle down, that would lock it in position. Open the handle to take it off the bike. Barrel lock position for your barrel to go in. That opens it, I guess. So you sat on your bike like that, and you would open and close it on the side like that, and it has a nice good quality seal around there which is quite soft to the touch. Metal fixings on the locking mechanism, and looks quite good. And also, what I've just noticed, it has, you can release these, he says, like that. It's difficult one hand. Release them, and then that, so that drops down 90 degrees when it's on the bike, and I don't know if it tells you the volume. I'm just looking at the volume. It doesn't tell you the volume, but I believe them to be 36 litres thereabouts each side. I think one's slightly larger than the other. One's 35, maybe one's 36. but I'll see if I can check that and put that up on the video in a text or in written. So, closes nicely, locks. When it locks, actually, when you push the hand down, it sort of snugs it up for an extra bit of closing power, shall we say. It looks really good quality, actually. So far, I'd say I was pleased with them. Time will tell when I get them off the bike. See what they look like. They're quite roomy. Yeah, quite roomy. I'll just swap round and get the. That's the left one. I'll get the right one. The right one overhangs the exhaust on the bike, so the right one is probably going to be smaller than the left one, which I think it is. Just by litre, so that's what I'm expecting anyway. Put that back in the wrapper. Proving a little bit difficult. That one. This one should be the right hand bag, so it will fit on pannier. That will fit on the bike like that. So you've got the shape for your pillion leg, 1, 2, 3 points of contact again. Same nice finish for the aluminium trim goes in there. It's slightly different design on the bottom because the other one it stood up, it was squarer, so this one definitely is shaped a little bit to give you the clearance from your exhaust, so then you're burning your panel. Same again, exactly the same, just slightly different shape, maybe slightly smaller. So we'll just move on to the last box. I'll pop this one away, and the last box is out. I'll bring that round in a second. Put this away carefully. So I'll just go grab the other box and I'll be back in a minute. Right, now pick up the last box of the delivery, and this should have the pannier inliners in it. So we've got what looks like a left-hand liner, which has a sort of hard-wearing bottom, which is more of a coated material, waterproof type material. Handle has 2 hanging points for a shoulder strap. It also has very nice quality side access, which just is, you know, put a small laptop or some paperwork in or something in there, and the fittings are brilliant. Just see, hopefully you can see that, but they've all nicely fitted with Honda, and they've got like a rubbery finish to them. They look really good quality. So we'll open that up, and inside we have a shoulder strap. side here, you can see we have an elasticated system for holding your clothing in, I guess, or bits and bobs, so you can pin something back. And it's not thin, it's padded all the way around, so really pleased with the quality actually. When I did a video on the NC or the NT 1100, that had panniers on it when I sort of took it for a test ride, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are better quality than the ones that were on the NT. Now it might be that they're exactly the same piece of kit, but when I took that out, I didn't look at it in so much depth, and I think these are better quality. If they're not, they're not. If they are, I'd say they were. I would say they were. So in the same bag we have the plastic bag, that is. We have the liner, same quality, Honda, nice fittings, look, with Honda embossed in there. Same again, we have a pocket, put a laptop in or something, decent handle, two hanging points. They are plastic, so I guess we'll have to see how they wear, but these are plastic for the shoulder strap. And this is definitely a slightly smaller bag, so that's going to be for the right hand side of the bike, where the exhaust slightly reduces the size. Again, we've got a Honda shoulder strap with Honda on it, nice padded shoulder strap, usual bits of paper and silicone gel thing. And in this one we have, if you can see that, we have a different arrangement. So one has the left hand side is more for clothes, I would have thought, because it's got and this one has like a flap there, a section with a zip section there, and no elasticated mechanism of holding that in. And I've just noticed it says Shad in here, designed in Barcelona, and it's got a Shad piece of equipment in it, so it's obviously Honda logo in it. Look, so it's made for Honda by Shad. So, and this again is all nicely padded and well made, and it's got more of a waterproof type material on the bottom section and up the front. So I guess if you are unlucky enough that your cases slightly leak, then that will keep the moisture out of the contents of the bag if it sits down in the bottom of that. So got to put that in. So we'll see how they fit in the actual boxes after I've installed it. To be honest, I'm not going to get the boxes back out and see what sort of fit they are in them at the moment. Okay, so put them in. So the two of those came in that particular plastic bag. And then next, it's got to be the top box in a liner, and the top box that come with my bike is 50, or with this set is 50 litres. So well, that definitely is not the same shape as the top box. Doesn't look the same shape, but then maybe it's not so bad. So again, you've got a nicely made Honda shoulder strap. Take the silicone gel pack out, and you have, I suppose it is sort of shaped to fit the bag, but maybe it doesn't take up, it obviously doesn't take the whole volume up, but you've got a side section here with Velcro. Same on this side. Okay, Honda label, your places to put your shoulder strap, padded top, padded sides and inner, which is looks sort of waterproof, lined, and red Honda bits on this one. If we just zip him up a minute. So you can see the shape of it. So it has carrying handle on as well. It's like a small travel bag really, and it is shaped there, look, to fit in the box. So, but the box is bigger than the bag. Absolutely, definitely. Not sure about that one. What we might do is get the top. Now the top box got all the stuff in it. But when I put it on the bike, we look at it. But it looks like that's not the right size one. Top box in a bag. Maybe it's for the smaller box. We'll quiz that. But it's good quality, nevertheless. It is a good quality bag. So we'll just put that back in the box. I'm just a bit not sure about the size of it. Doesn't see how many litres it does. Doesn't see whether that's for this box or not. I think they might do a smaller box, you see. Or maybe it's meant to be that size and you've got a bit of room in the bag, in the actual top box, to put stuff around it rather than use the whole space bit. That's the last box, lads and lasses. So, just a case of taking off my C system pannier set, which is made by Hepco and Beckett. So I think it's Hepco and Beckett. So I have to obviously remove that to fit this. And when I've done that, if I'm happy with everything, then I shall be selling on the soft luggage, the Hepco and Beckett. They're Hepco and Beckett X Trail or X Travel panniers, which are about 20 litres a side. Now I bought them originally when I had my CRF and NC together, with a view that I could interchange them and they wouldn't look out of place on the CRF, with it being a dirt bike or more of a dirt bike, adventure bike, than the NC. But since I've sold the Honda CRF, I don't need a pannier that would look equally as good on two different bikes. So, and I like the look of the solid luggage, and I'm going to do a lot more touring and travelling on the bike, and I fancied the security of having lockable panniers fitted to the bike. I was going to use a bag across the top and not get a top box, but I decided I'd buy it all, and then I can decide which one works best for me, whether it be the two panniers and a soft 70 litre waterproof bag across the top, or whether I use the two panniers, the 50 litre box without the bag, or you know, might even carry the bag in case I purchase something while I'm away and I want the extra capacity. I can strap that across strap the 70 litre bag across the pillion seat, as well as having the panniers and the top box on. Okay, so like I said, it's a 50 litre, I'm sure 100% it's a 50 litre top box, and it's 35 litres on the left side pannier and 36 litres on, no, other way around, 35 litres on the right hand pannier because it's above the exhaust, and 36 on the left hand pannier. So, you know, giving us a total of 60, 71 plus 50 is 121 litres, plus the frunk, 100, which is another 23, I think, 23. So that gives us a good old carrying capacity, and I've got a 70 litre bag as well, which is huge amounts of carrying capacity. So thank you very much for watching. If you don't subscribe currently to my channel, wondering if you'd be kind enough to subscribe to my channel, which is New Brew Biker, and also click the notification button, which will update you as and when I post, or notify you as and when I post videos up on the YouTube. And a thumbs up would be equally as good. Any comments you want to ask me, now's the time to ask me, because I'm going to be going through the process of removing my Hepcorn Beckett C System X travel panniers from my NC750X and putting on the new Honda OEM. So it's the, you know, it's the proper Honda stuff. It's not the aftermarket stuff developed by Givium, so on. It's the Honda travel pack I'll be putting on the bike, and that would be really good. Thank you very much, guys. Drive safely out there, and hopefully like me, I should say, you guys are looking forward to doing some travelling this summer season in 2023. So be good and be safe, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. You be biker saying cheerio.